thy next foe is. In the seaside cave, it moves slowly. Raise thy courage to defeat it. Welcome back, everybody, for Shadow of the Colossus Part 2. In the last episode, we started our journey and defeated the first Colossus, Valus. In this one, I hope to take out 2 for the remainder of the project per each episode, because otherwise it'd be kind of... Not all of them are the same length, so some videos will be short, some videos will be long. Some are ridiculously short, so I'm just going to mix it up here, and instead of making it a 16-parter, cut it in half, but not have the first and last Colossus each have their own video, because they are the ones that are cutscene heavy. Because from here on out, this is the game. You're riding your horse, aggro, by the way, and just going and finding these Colossi to defeat. It's the main objective of the game. There's not much else you need to know besides everything else in the story, so just literally, like what you're watching right now is about half of the game. Just mashing the X button. But oh god, I love this bridge. As you can see down there by the beach, that is where we have to go. So we continue riding aggro across the bridge. So how are everybody's days going? I know we've just gone through the holidays, got some great gifts. I know in particular, the recent gifts I've gotten, this year in particular, they were pretty great. Most of them were handmade because we decided to do that for this year, so I was excited for that, and I'm glad with the end result. But whatever you guys got, you can just talk to me in person. You know, that commenting on YouTube is kind of cancerous anyways. Just looking in, even in certain videos you wouldn't think would have it. Like, there are those few people that appreciate the work that YouTubers do, but at the same time, the great majority of people are just looking to scream their opinion at you, so... But enough about being negative. Let's fight the second Colossus below the bridge along the seaside river? Is it a river? I'm going to say it's a river. Enter Quadratus. So this one is it's kind of cryptic what you have to do. Well, what you have to do is, this one you have to get his attention. Get him a little pissed off. It's alright, he's just gonna attack you with his hooves. But once he raises his legs, his weak spot, right underneath the hoof. And once he's down, we can get on his leg. Oh, okay. No! Whoa, okay. That was close. But yeah, big giant cow monster. Just gotta attack him again. Wait, is he gonna attack me already? Sweet, I saved some time. Normally you have to walk around a little bit before they reset their attack pattern, but I lucked out with this one. As you can see, their eyes turn a menacing orange when they want to attack you, so... Alright, next time I won't hold L1 to look at the monsters, so I can easily jump on them. And then the music kicks in. God. He's got to get on his mushroom shoulders. Regain your stamina. Be sure to hold the R1 button. It is your friend. You will love and cherish this button always after this game! Apparently I didn't learn my lesson. Alright, and we're back on. It sucks, because every time you fall off, it feels like you're failing at life. Even though you're not dying, it sucks when you fall off, because that's literally the worst thing that could happen. Especially if you're the type of gamer that's speed running this, like falling off, that's a no-no. Like, you don't want to do that. Anyways, the safe spot is right on his back. You just run up to it, you can regain your stamina. He has a little spot right here. Although you might want to sit a little while to regain. Oh! Learn something new every day. Okay, anyways, that's too high. Hold on, Wonder! Get full stabs. It's easy to fully stab this spot. Quadratus in particular has 2 spots, so this one is easier to get, whereas the last one, you guessed it, is on the head. Oh my god, specific spots much. Okay, Jack, might be too high. Nope, just barely got it. Okay, still more in this spot. Alright, now that he's at health, we can take care of the last spot. By running along his back, which is so freaking awesome. Quadratus is probably like a runner-up for one of my favorites, because he's just impressive in size and just how you get on and around him. Okay, just run over. It's kind of creepy that his bones are sticking out, but then again, he's kind of like a building. He's like part building. Anyways, you get down his head. There it is. The glowy spot. If we learned anything in video games, the shiny spot is always important. Oh, and he already knows it. I'm on his head. Oh god. Some full stabs should do it. Oh, stop it. Okay, there we go. Now he's well and in pain. Sorry, buddy! I gotta get the extra stabs off. I gotta save my girlfriend. Come on. There we go. One more should do it. Oh god, this one's a fighter. And that's the end. Oh, come on. It's just one hand. Oh no. You're kidding me. Don't do this to me. Yes! Alright, I just barely managed. And that takes care of Quadratus. Thy next foe is a giant canopy soars to the heavens. The anger of the sleeping giant shatters the earth. For a lot of people, this one is their favorite, and I don't blame you, but I actually kind of hate this one. Not because he's difficult or anything, or just he doesn't appeal to me. The other ones, I wouldn't really say there's a colossi I absolutely hate. It's just some of them feel lazy. This one is definitely innovative and creative in how you defeat him. But I just personally like the most unique ones in this. So, Gaius is around this corner. Yep, and around. One thing I do like as well about this game is the lack of music as you're traveling through, even though I can't hear it as of this recording. But this game's soundtrack is very strong, if you couldn't tell by the intro and the battle music. Very strong soundtrack, and I would suggest taking a peek if you are interested at all. And if you notice down there was a solidified corpse over there, so that's what happens to the colossi after they're defeated. Their bodies lay after the black goop enters you. That doesn't sound weird at all. Anyways, the reason why I hate Gaius is because if you fail him in particular, like if you fall off him in particular, he gets on your nerves easily. And much like Valus, he is a humanoid, but unlike Valus, he has more height on him, if you could believe it. Just heads up, they're not all going to be the same. That's the thing that blows you away from this game, is the sheer creativity of all the enemies. You know, fighting them makes you think about other things in life, really, that should you be killing these things, because you're just going out of your way to kill them, and the simple fact that the price that may be heavy might cost us our lives. Maybe the bond between the maiden, which, by the way, her name is Mona, or Mono, maybe the bond is that strong. And again, pointing out the sheer fact that how, if anybody was put in this situation, realistically, normally, they would say, to hell with that, I'm not doing this. Especially with this one. Maybe the first one, because he's so easy and he doesn't even notice you. But I feel like after this one, they only get crazier. So you just gotta swim up and climb, or rather run up this thing. Wander's running animation always weirded me out. Like the fact that his limbs look really floppy, like they're made of taffy or something. Just weirds me out. And normally he trips up these stairs, but I guess he's not in the mood for tripping. Now here is the most jerk jump in the game. You have to remember that one jump you made in the very first part of the game. If you fail, you fall all the way down. And I totally thought I was going to fail, but if you fail, you fall down all the way into the water. No remorse in this game. Hell, it's lucky that the guy gives you some hint, not a significant one, but you're lucky that he implies that the weakness is somewhere, or what you have to do precisely. It's a very vague game, but otherwise, we have Gaius. The duck face. Now what you want to do real quickly is you want to get over on this thing, or not. You want to run away. Run away as fast as you can. As fast as your human legs can carry you. He does try to lead you quite a bit, but normally you can't just walk past him. Well, I am on the edge of the arena. This is not safe. But what we want to do is we want to get him to the edge. We want him to hit that centerpiece thing right there. Oh, he doesn't know where I am. Hey, buddy. You want to say hello? Oh, God. I've angered him. But I want him to try and hit that, because then we can get a shortcut. If you speedrun this game, then you can do it without hitting that. But regardless, I am not a speedrunner. So I'm just going to try and get him over here, and then walk the whole other way. Because right here, I think he's going to try and walk up to me to stab me, instead of simply swinging his club. One definite reason you like this is the sheer fact that this thing is staring you down. And it's somewhat of a duel. Oh god. Oh god. Running away. And it's just him staring you down. Hopefully he swings his club. Swing your club. Yes! Alright. I got him to do it, luckily. Now, he hits the ground. Aw, you missed it. I'm gonna try for it. Ah! Oh god. Ah. God. Trying to climb up this guy is definitely the hardest thing you could try and do without breaking his bracelet. If you couldn't tell, the reason why you can't climb up his arm here is because of the bracelet. But I'm gonna try and see if he's gonna raise his arm. No, he's not. Damn it. Alright. And then we've fallen off. Guess we could try for this again. Yes, hit me if you dare. Please don't miss. Thank you. Alright, now that's what was supposed to happen. Oh, but now he's angry. Now I gotta repeat the same song and dance. Except he doesn't hit the thing. The problem is with this, he always gets me trying to reset his attacks. If you do it properly though, you jump, take the less amount of damage, and then you run up his sword as fast as you can, just like I did last time. Hopefully he keeps it stable for you to jump up. And then you hop on. Now this one in particular, he has two weak spots, one on his stomach and the other on his head. The one on his head is very awkward because he has an abnormally smaller head than the others. So you gotta watch out for that. You can rest here. Get up your stamina. Personally, I go for the head first. Because it's a harder target, and I typically go for the hardest ones last, unless there's a set pattern you have to do them in. There's ones that have specific weak points that only are activated once you've gone through certain points. Man, he is not liking this. Oh, nice full stab. Alright, now he's gonna be shaking like... Ah! Why did you do that? This one always came off to me as like duck-faced. I know that other people see that. I just like to imagine he has duck face. Oh god. I think he finally is tired. Oh gosh. This is not a safe spot. I gotta get back on his back. Okay. Somewhat safe spot. Okay. bring up the stamina. Try for a second time. Just let me stab you! Oh, that did nothing. I'm not in the center. Oh gosh. I was good for a while there. You just gotta wait it out. Then you gotta stab at the right moment. No! That's one thing too. You can't charge for too long, otherwise your energy goes to waste. So does your time. Alright. But I got this spot pretty good, so I'm gonna lay off. Ow! I think a wander would have definitely broken a bone by now. But now the tricky spot. Now we gotta get on the gut. Okay. Thank God for weird physics. And this one is pretty easy to hit at because you can't really do anything. So you find the right spot, you can just stab him. Oh, or not. You can just lie. You could just chill out. You can look at his belly button. You're normally re-grabbing sets it. Oh, right here. There's a spot. You normally don't jitter around, so that's what gets you when they move. It's their greatest defense when you're on them. And I like how this one is also wearing a rock speedo, but nonetheless. That's too high. And oh, this is obviously not one of those spots. Okay. Come on, he has one more left. Being stubborn, I see. No, I'm not holding onto the fur. There we go. And Gaius has fallen. But I think that's a good place to stop right now. I want to thank you guys for watching part 2. And I'll see you guys for the next part, part 3, which gets even crazier. See you guys then.